pretty bad day. Yeah, I'm gonna get mad today. I'm gonna get really angry. I'm gonna say bad words, right? And then I see chat and I feel a little bad for you guys. And I'm just like, I can only get like reasonably angry. And then it just comes off when I listen to it back as like incredibly autistic. Welcome, chat, to my TED Talk. Why Dizzy Dokuro isn't allowed to have nice things. My name is Dizzy Dokuro. Some might know me as that bitch that ruined VTubing. Now, my misfortune dates back longer than some of you guys have been alive. But I've never once before thought of myself as the most unfortunate woman in the greater Vancouver area until today. So this story dates back to Sunday after stream. I started Sunday feeling great. I felt well rested, and then throughout the day, my condition continuously got worse, beginning with an unfamiliar ache where I recently had surgery. And now I bruise pretty badly. I'm getting older in age. You know, the body's not quite what it used to be. And then after a 3-hour stream of doing absolutely fucking nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. You know that streaming's supposed to be the easiest job in the world? You know, I've talked to other streamers that have told me that this is the most blessed thing they've ever had to do in the entire world. Nope! Not for me. Because as soon as I end that stream, I look down. I notice something seeping. An infection where my fucking stitches are supposed to be! Blood! Blood everywhere! Anyways, at that point, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I need to go see a doctor now. But of course, medical is awful everywhere in North America right now. So I do the most reasonable thing, and I Google what this could possibly be. Every single fucking forum, every single Reddit thread, every WebMD is telling me that if I don't get this seen at my earliest availability, I will die. So I do the next best thing after dying, which is rinse out my wound with salt water and pray. And I'm doing that every fucking 30 minutes because this thing just likes to ooze out, and I'm patching it up best I can, and eventually I'm out of medical tape, so I'm holding up my fucking body with gauze and Hello Kitty band-aids. I go to sleep that night, scared, alone, bleeding out onto a towel, and I wake up at 7:30 a.m. to call my local medical professional. My call goes through. I reach reception, who picks up the call and tells me that their entire system is down and to call back after 9:30. So I hang up the phone. I wait. I go back to sleep. 9:30 rolls around. I pick up the phone again. I call my local medical professional. Oh yeah, we can't fit you in. Sorry about that. We have availability tomorrow. I'm bleeding! I call another medical professional. They don't pick up the phone. I Google said medical professional office. They have online bookings for whatever goddamn reason. I fill out the online booking form for an appointment at 2:30 p.m. PT. It goes through. I have a little confirmation code and everything. And then I fall back asleep. Noon rolls around. I get out of bed. I check my phone. I go to my PC and I realize, hey, hold on a fucking minute. Where's my confirmation email? They didn't send me a fucking confirmation email. And so, as someone of my generation would do, I get on the phone and I'm calling this number. It doesn't go through. It doesn't go through. It doesn't go through. Fourth call, it goes through. I say, hello? They hang up on me. Now at this point, I'm redressing my wound, okay? I am wrapped in 2 pieces of gauze, several Hello Kitty Band-Aids. I'm out of Hello Kitty Band-Aids now. And I'm just like, okay, the appointment is at 2:20. It's like 1 something. I'm just gonna get in my car and go. If all these medical professionals are correct, I might not be able to drive back. I might have to have emergency surgery. And I might have to like call someone for help. But no, there's no one to call because it's a fucking weekday and I live alone and my parents are busy and this is an emergency. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. If I have to drive home under the influence, so be it. Whatever. I'll make it out somehow. Okay, if people can drive drunk, I can fucking drive post-surgery. I don't care. I make it just in time for my appointment. I only hit every single stoplight on the way. And I go up to front desk and I tell them my situation. I tell them, hi, my name is Dizzylive. I booked an emergency appointment this morning, but I didn't get a confirmation email. I tried calling you guys several times. I even called them in the car while I was driving. They deny getting any calls from me, even though I have a log of it on my phone. But they tell me they do have one availability. Though they are not able to fit me in now at 4:30 p.m. And I look down at my phone. I'm really thinking hard here. Is it worth it? Can I just lose a part of my body? But anyways, I bite the bullet. And I'm just like, you know what? I bite the bullet. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, just fit me in. I'll like take a walk around the building. Keep in mind, this is one of those medical plazas, right? Every single unit here, every single room is a medical professional's office. So I leave the office for a while. I have 2 hours to kill. I'm walking. I'm sitting down. I'm trying to enjoy my day. And then the strangest thing happens. A man approaches me. I am in sweatpants and a Hot Topic Rick and Morty t-shirt. I do not look good right now. But a man approaches me and then he says something. It is a busy street. I am also deaf in an ear, so I don't hear him the first time. So I go, what? And he repeats himself. Still can't fucking hear him. So I go, sorry, one more time. And then he basically shouts out the top of his lungs. Hi, my name is... What's your name? And it clocks in. It hits me. I am getting hit on. But I am sleep deprived, bleeding, and in a Rick and Morty t-shirt. And I also might be undiagnosed autistic. And so what do I do? Chat? I lift up my shirt and show him my fucking gauze and bleeding wound. So the man walks away, and about 30 minutes later, I realized how autistic that was. Who the fuck picks up girls outside of a medical professional office? Who the fuck thinks that's a good idea? I could have cancer! I can't even blame him. Like, he technically did nothing fucking wrong, okay? Like, guy shot his shot. Okay, I went, look at my sick wound, guy! I didn't even fucking say anything. I just went, hey, look what's on my shirt! I don't even remember what he looks like. I'm just fucking stupid. Yeah. And then... eventually, I'm 30 minutes out to my appointment, and so I go to sit in the reception of this doctor's office and hide. And I'm sitting next to this little girl, and she's sitting next to the water cooler, and I'm quite parched. So I go over there to get myself a cup of water from the water cooler, and I'm like, excuse me, and she's just like, you're okay, you're fine. And I reach over and I grab a cup, I grab a small sippy cup, and I pull down the lever of her water cooler, and turns out there was no water in the water cooler. I should have realized that it was an empty machine. And there's no trash can, so I can't even put away the cup I grabbed. So I put it in my pocket, and now I just have an empty cup in my pocket. Eventually, I get called. I get called into the doctor's office. Thank fucking God. My doctor is a beautiful, beautiful, bombacious woman. Holy fucking shit. I'm like, okay, this is making up for the day. I have a beautiful doctor. Okay, like this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. Okay. But then we make eye contact. We make incredible eye contact. And we start talking. And neither of us break eye contact at all. And I realize my eyes are getting wider and wider because her eyes are fucking wide. And we're staring at each other and we're both wearing these very plastic smiles on our faces. And we're communicating in very short sentences, very short, stilted sentences. And I realize, oh shit, you're autistic too. And at this point, I am 100% sure we both know what the other person is. And so she's asking me, she's going down the list, like the typical questions like, how's your day? What are you coming in for? I saw this on your forum. Is this bothering you? Yeah. And eventually we get caught in a deadlock of, yeah, thank you. No, thank you. And we're staring at each other and we go silent. And she just goes, I'm going to lay you down now. I was already laid down. And then she realizes I was already laid down. And so she apologizes. And then I go, oh, no, this is fine. And then peels off my Hello Kitty band-aids, peels off my gauze, okay? Cleans the little area, whatever. There's cartoons playing in the background for whatever goddamn reason, like very nice doctor's office. She's poking, she's prodding. The whole process takes about 10 fucking minutes. She sits me up. She writes me a prescription for amoxicillin. We get into another autistic stare-off where she's just like, well, yeah, sometimes this happens. Like sometimes this happens. I don't think it's the wound itself. I think the area, blah, 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 all this medical bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna give you antibiotics. Everything's fine. And here's like a soap I recommend because I think your soap might have like derivatives in it that's getting caught in the wound, blah, 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 blah. She gives me this little pamphlet that has soap on it, preferred soap. And she goes, it's the purple one. There's a green one, a blue one, and a purple one. She's just like, yep, the purple one specifically. And I'm just like, okay, she knows what she's doing. You can go get it at the local drugstore, right? I go to the drugstore to fill my prescription. I have to go back and get a prescription, right? I go into the soap aisle. They have the green soap and the purple soap. They don't have the blue one. And I'm looking at it. And I'm looking, it's the same brand of soap, right? And I just go, hold on a fucking second. This is the same fucking soap. This one's just grape scented. They're both antimicrobial soaps. This one specifically is just grape. Why the fuck did she recommend me the grape soap? Ah, shit, you're autistic too. But I don't, I'm very sussed out at this point. I've had a very long day, so I just go ahead and I pick up a grape soap, and it's $20. I spent $20 on fucking grape soap. And then I drive like a madman to get back here in time for stream. And you think this would be the end of it all? The end of my turmoil? No, because as I drive back, I am hit at a stoplight. Next to me, a truck. In that truck, a dog. The window is rolled down. I look at the dog. I smile at the dog. The dog looks at me. The dog turns around. It sticks its ass out the window. I get fucking gassed by a dog on my way home. And in that moment, I realize that I, Dizzy Crow, may be the most unfortunate woman in all of the greater Vancouver area.
everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.